Hello everyone, welcome back to Final Fantasy 16. This is part 20 something. We had some things happen last part. We faced off with Barnabas twice, and Clive lost twice, and he wasn't even fully primed either. I wonder why he's so much stronger. Maybe Ultimate is giving him extra boost of power or something, because when we faced everyone else, it wasn't that difficult. I mean, there were fights for long. But we weren't barely doing any damage. When I went back to look at the gameplay, render it, I was like, damn, I was barely doing any damage to him, and I wasn't even paying attention to his health bar. I was really trying to survive all the crap he had going on top of that. And yeah, he's so much stronger than everyone else. But maybe like I said, maybe he's getting other powers granted to him by Ultima that makes him so strong. And what was I gonna say? And then we got the Jill and Clive, finally got together sort of. After 5 years of traveling together, and we're gonna visit Joshua in the infirmary. And I think that's everything that happened because he faced off with Odin, but Joshua, he does okay, but he's still kind of a weak icon even when he's transformed, like even as Joshua, even as the Phoenix. But let's see how he's doing. And I know what I was gonna say. I noticed that when people give, like Jill and Sid, when people willingly give Clyde their icon or a portion of their icon's power, it's not like it doesn't have a detrimental effect on Clive. I noticed, like I said, when both of them, he was, he didn't have. It wasn't like it hurt him, but when he took Dion's power and Titan's power and even Benedicta's power involuntarily. Well, I don't know. Benedicta's, he just reached out and did it, but it was still, he didn't know what was going on. It seemed like it had a worse effect on him when it happens involuntary rather than a voluntary transfer of power. I didn't notice that. It was something else about the music. That was like 2 parts ago. Never mind. Let's get in. Let's get in the room. See what's going on.
How are you feeling, Joshua?
Better than I was.
But not nearly as well as you should be. Your cuts and burns may have healed, but your body still bears the burden of every spell cast.
And what would you have had me do? It was no ordinary foe we faced. It was the Warden of Darkness. Yet still, it was not enough. The king could have ended me at any moment, but instead chose to toy with me like a curl does a mouse.
You underestimate yourself.
Oh, it was crystal clear. Only one man established his dominance that day, and that man was Barnabas. I'm sorry, brother. That was ill-spoken. It's just, I have never felt so powerless. And when so many are looking to us for strength, perhaps the prince feels the same.
What is this place?
Don't move. Here, it's fresh from the well. Grandmother told me spirits sometimes get lost, and that the lanterns guide them to their proper place. I set one on the river for her when she passed away.
The fiend works from the shadows. Was it you who guided my hand then, Ultima? No, not you. This is my doing, my fault, my sin to bear. And for it, I must atone.
Your hurts are healing nicely. It was my poultices that saw you well.
You make them?
And sell them, or try to. Earns me enough for bread, most days.
Forgive me. I have nothing to...
I know, but I couldn't just leave you lying there. You're going then?
Of course. I'm healed. Thanks to you and your poultices.
Will you promise to come back and visit?
Well, Phoenix, it would seem that I owe you my wings.
Perhaps he can find an answer. You will be returning to Waloed soon, I gather.
I see no reason to wait.
Then neither do I.
I can think of a few, but I doubt they'll stop you. You will take your medicine.
Of course, Lady Daya.
Set on leaving already, are you?
How long will it take us to get back to Ash?
Dunno, about the same amount of time it took us to get here. Maybe less, if your uncle can find someone trustworthy to patch up the Enterprise. All depends on where we're putting into port, mind.
Yes. It's not as if we can put ashore wherever we choose. We have to assume that the whole of Ash is hostile, and that we'll be attacked on sight.
Then we must find a place they won't think to look. And I have an idea who might know of one.
The Professor! I'll go and tell you coming!
While you're plotting our course, I'll be in the shelves with your lawsman. I wish to pick his brains about Ultima.
Then I'll talk to Karen about supplies for the journey. They may not be easy to come by in Ash.
Your brother's body won't take much more of this recklessness. You know that, don't you?
I do.
Alright, I was gonna say, after watching that cutscene with Dion, I did some side quests between this part and the last part, And one of the side quests was one of the merchant, not the merchants, one of the people on the council in Oriflamme, the old, I guess the council that went to Twinside too, if it's not getting with them. Because remember, I know that they left Oriflamme after the crystal got destroyed, but nothing really happened to that city. That was their, you know, the holy city of Senbrek or whatever. And this guy's taking it over now and calling himself the Duke of Oriflamme. And really, that's where Dion should go back to. Since Twinside did get destroyed, you have the side quest that's all locked up. So let's go talk to Vivian. So he does have somewhere to go back to. I guess if he wants to, but I know he lost so much. And I still kind of wish he didn't leave, that Joshua was here when he woke up. But we also got like some other blacksmith pants. I don't think I have all the parts to make it. So
say
let's
it
talk to
all
Vivian.
you like. It doesn't make it true. Ah, Clive. I was wondering when you'd arrive. Please tell me you've come to take our young prodigy here off my hands.
I'm not here for Mid. I need information on Ash.
Then why not ask Molly if you can look in one of her ovens? Go on.
As soon as the Enterprise is ready, we'll be setting out for Drake's Spine. And we're going to need a safe place to land.
Preferably one that won't see my ship blown to shit and splinters.
If it were that easy, do you think Waloed would have resisted invasion for so long? Very little is known of Ash, and the information we do have is spotty and outdated. We have the good King Barnabas to thank for that. Waloed's borders have been closed to outsiders since the day he seized the throne. If there is anywhere safe to land, you won't find it on my map.
Then tell us what we will find. I'm sure you know better than we do.
But no splinters.
All right. If it will get you out of my hair. But interrupt me, and it's over. Understood? Barnabas Tham, the one they call the Last King. Understand him, and you will understand the kingdom of Waloed. Barnabas was only a boy when he arrived from beyond the southern seas, and barely a man before he united the ragged tribes of Ash. And having unleashed them upon the formidable Veldamark, he set his throne upon the ancient kingdom's ruins. The victory sent shockwaves around Valisthea. Tales of Odin's might spreading through every court, parlor, and drinking hole in the realm. Note that this was in the year 843, and that the king still sits upon his throne some 40 years later, quite untouched by time. Waloed's recent inaction left many wondering if Odin had lost his appetite for war. And yet here we are. The Einherjar was committed to the fray, a bold declaration of intent. Orcs swarm around Drake's Fang, and throngs of Akashic haunt Canva's streets. Though how precisely the havoc they wreak serves Waloed remains unclear. Regardless, if the order to attack truly came from King Barnabas, then one thing is certain. Waloed has achieved the impossible, and made bedfellows of beastmen and the ether-addled alike. All of which is a roundabout way of saying that you will be in unknown territory when you set foot on Ash. Much of the continent has already been lost to the Blight, and what few ports remain will be fiercely guarded. And that is to say naught of its natural defenses. Offshore currents will cast an ill-equipped ship out to sea one moment, and dash it against the rocks the next. But then the Enterprise is anything but ill-equipped. And Mid has made land there before. Now, if only there were someone with an intimate knowledge of the Shadow Coast, and where a daring gentleman might put ashore. You see, Clive, you had the answer all along.
Do you think you can get us back to that beach, mate?
Picked you up from it, didn't I? Not that it were easy. The currents were a right bastard. But then, if it wasn't hard, it wouldn't be worth doing, would it?
Well said. Thank you, Lady Vivian.
If a few morsels of common knowledge and a sprinkling of tavern talk are worthy of your thanks, I wonder what genuine intelligence might earn me.
Probably more visits. Mid, I need everyone in the ale hall now. I'll fetch Joshua from the shelves.
Aye, aye, Captain.
I was gonna say, can't they just go through Twinside? Because when I looked at the map, it was one side was, well, probably what I call it, Twinside. One side was connected to Sanbrek, and the other side was connected to Waloed, and it wasn't even covered by the Blight. I mean, I know it's most of it destroyed, but the passage might be still there. I mean, I don't know, unless I looked at the map wrong. Can I see the map?
Clive,
I want to see your map.
how may I help you today? Study it well, Clive.
Yeah, it was, where is it? Now that's the Mechia. Okay, yeah, it was like right here. See how it's connected? This is a crystalline community. This is Twinside. And yeah, why can't they just go through here? Why would they have to make land when they could just go through here and go into Waloed? Is beyond me. But it's not mine. Then they could just go up, not try to make. I don't know where that beach was that they were on.
The state of the realm is ever changing.
But that's, I mean, it looks like that would have been my plan of action. But you know, rather than trying to go back into the water, if the seas are so that bad, you know, why try to cross them? I also got a new sword. I got Ragnarok, I think. And I got the plans for, well, it'll be a separate video with the Blacksmith Blues 3 and 4. And I got some other armor that I don't have parts to make yet. I don't think I have parts to make. I'll check. You know what? Let me check before I talk, because that might thrust me into leaving. And I thought that girl Yote was here. I thought she would have been there after Joshua went back to the infirmary, because he sent her here.
Oh, don't tell me we've run out of Papillon.
Now, let's see if we can make any of this stuff.
What do you want?
Alright. I'm pretty sure I don't need this. I need one more Orichalcum, 2 dark steels, and 1. You know what? It's probably on those. You know what? There were more bounties. Because usually I get these things from bounties. And then the armor, which I'm not sure I can't make either. Oh, wait a minute. It was at the bottom. I'm missing. I almost can make this one. I just need Stone's Tongue and the wrist. And they all take Orichalcum. And 1 stained loincloth. Ooh, that's gonna take. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 3 more Orichalcum to make the weapon and the armor. Well, I need some other things too for the sword. But yeah, I have Ragnarok on right now. Yeah, I go through my weapons so quickly because I had Excalibur, not Excalibur. Was it Excalibur? Yeah, I had Excalibur for a little bit, and then I had the Ice Brand just for like barely any time.
Anything else?
So I mean, there's so many weapons here, but you go through weapons like you have them for like 5 minutes, because especially the Ice Brand, because I just got it after the last part, at the end of the last part, and I used it for just a couple of the side quests that I did, and then when I did the Blacksmith's Moves, I got the Ragnarok sword. So yeah, it just, you barely keep them.
I have no reason to assume otherwise.
Well, then that changes everything. Clive, you must listen to this. Lawsman, tell him.
Do you recall when we spoke before on the divinity of Ultima? Well, it inspired me to delve deeper into the subject. And what I discovered appears to agree with the findings of His Grace.
You will recall that my quest to uncover Ultima's origins began with the mural at Phoenix Gate. But while I've always known it to be important, its secrets have heretofore eluded me. Now, however, I believe I know where to find the more complete example, one that will reveal all we seek.
Master Clive, have you ever in your travels chanced to hear of the Circle of Malleus? I would think not, few have. But there was once a time when the faith flourished, the oldest known religion in the Twins, and though its popularity eventually waned on Storm, hints of its dogma remain embedded in more modern faiths such as the Crystalline Orthodox.
Wait, you said it waned on Storm. What of Ash?
Religious monuments are often torn down or repurposed when new faiths rise to prominence. But if no new faith arose, then perhaps the ancient temples might still stand. And so, you see now why I must accompany you to Waloed.
It would appear the past still has much to teach us, though in this case, it would not have been possible without the musings of Moss. To think that you carried a copy of my old mentor's chronicles all along. I am relieved to discover it in good hands.
I shall guard it with my life.
Joshua, if you're finished here, join me in the ale hall. I need to speak to everyone before we leave.
Right away.
Mid said I could ride the Enterprise next.
My apologies.
By now you've all heard where we're going and why. So I won't bother you with the boring details, only the important ones. If we attempt to approach Stone here by sea, there's a good chance we'll be sighted and fall prey to the capital's artillery. So instead, we'll disembark on the southwest coast and make for Drake's Spine on foot. I say we, but it's highly likely the entirety of Ash is under the rule of Ultima. A large party would only attract unwanted attention, as well as slow our march and require supplies which may be difficult to obtain. Only Joshua and I will be going. And a scout. Preferably a good one. Gav, do you know of any?
You bet your ass I do. I might still borrow some of Lady Vivian's maps, though. Just in case, like.
Once you've dropped us off at the Shadow Coast, you need to retreat into neutral waters, fly merchant colors, and stay inconspicuous. If you sense any danger at all, you leave us behind and return to Storm.
Inconspicuous is my middle name. But like hell am I leaving anyone behind. The ship ain't going nowhere till your scurvy mugs are smiling on deck.
Jill, the Enterprise will appear a tempting target for royalists and pirates alike. You're to stop anyone boarding.
Don't worry. I'll keep the ship and her crew safe. You'll be needing passage home, after all.
But... very well.
If there are no questions, I'll see you all at the docks.
Let me know when you're leaving. I want a word before you go.
Of course.
But we're talking now, Otto. Oh, that gives me a chance to do other things. Because I know once I do this, that's it. I thought I saw... Oh, you know what? Let me update you guys on the stuff I've been getting from... on Clive's room. Even though I haven't shown most of it. Because they wasn't been from side quests. Only all of them have been from side quests or some other quests. Okay, when I first started, I just had the oath here that which came with the crystal from Sid. Of course, but you see, I have acquired some other ones. I had the Hangman Sideboard. I think that came from... I don't know where that came from. Some side quests, but this one, Martha's Rest, obviously came from Martha's Rest. This scarf came from Wade. You know, the old soldier guy or shield from back in the day. This one came from Eloise. We got it, unfortunately, spoiler, sorry, after her brother died. And Sis Goblet, obviously, Sis Goblet, we got that from Otto. After learning more about Sid and his past and the Continental Censor, we got that from, I would say Nan, from Karen. We helped her out. Well, we helped Goots out, but Karen is the one who gave us that in the end. Martell apples, that was from a side quest from the herbalist guy. Not from herbalist, that was from the cook. No, it was for the herbalist guy. No, not the herbalist, the gardener guy. That was way back. That was when we first increased our consumables, I think. And Ambrosia's tag, of course, when we first got Ambrosia. So I'm still missing some. But yeah, most of these come from side quests. So if you guys are trying to collect all these, I did not get any of these. Well, except for the Sid ones. I did not get any of these from main quests. So they were either all side quests or quests where you get something like Ambrosia. That was a different... It was a side quest, but it had the plus sign on it. Yes, I just wanted to give an update on that because I haven't been doing that. I got crap on my thing here. Well, I'm in here, so I don't know if I'm gonna go right away. Okay, I'll make sure from Otto. There's but one crystal left. Needs cracking, but one man can do it. See, you don't miss. All right, let's. I guess we'll speak with Otto. Well, I want to check that.
The stew's awful.
Bounty board, because it had a new one on there, and if it can give me most of the bounties, I get the crafting materials that I need. Damn, this side quest now available. You know what? Let me look at the map. Wrong way. Don't be shit all over my map again, please. Because I like to clear my map clear because they're only in the hideaway. Because I had marks. I don't know if you saw at the end of the other part. Yeah, I could have looked at this map to see that it was connected on both sides. But they are going to go through that way. Because, see, my idea made sense. As soon as I said it. And then yeah, Clive was like, yeah, we're just going to go by foot. You know, it's like, yeah, you can just go right here. It's like, why try to... And I still don't know how their ship is going to get... They're here. It's connected to no water. I mean, how, right? I mean, I can see if there was like a thing going, this being extended through, but it's not. So I don't even know. You know, I think they're just on a big lake in the middle of this. I forgot what they call this area. This area is called the Deadlands, yeah. But okay, so I just have a couple side quests. Okay, let's check the bounties. Maybe I can do it after, hopefully. I'm just worried. I'm trying to stay on top of the bounties because somehow I got a little high. Well, I know how I got higher. So I'm trying to do them while they're at least semi-close. Ooh, and the S one. Traveling Velcroy told me that the next class will be okay, question mark. I had to look it up anyway because it's location question mark. But it's in somewhere. Where was Velcroy at? I was on the other side of the map, but let's just talk to Otto and I'll worry about these side quest stuff later.
Is something wrong?
Not at all. Honestly. Can't a man wish his friend farewell? Just wanted to let you know that I'll keep things in order while you're off saving the world.
I'll hold you to that.
That's all Otto had to say? Wow, they didn't lock down my map. I'm kind of shocked. Usually, you know, when I go inside like towns like these places, I think that's when they lock my map down. But I'm just going because I still have to travel all the way up to what is this place even called? I mean, this is the Kingdom of Waloed, but I don't know what the actual town is called. I don't know if they ever said it. But I know this whole side is. But let's just go here and let's continue, and then, you know, I'll probably play up until I get to the city, and that'll be all know this part. So we'll come back for that side stuff and the bounty.
Reckon it'll be a long walk to the capital if we follow the cliffs. I'll scout ahead, see if I can't find us an inland route.
Clive. There's something I've been meaning to ask. You took her icon, didn't you?
Yes, I did. She understood.
Oh, she understood. Understood that you decided to save the world all on your own, and that you'd die without her power. How dare you make her choose? You knew damn well she'd never refuse you. But I will. You can't keep pushing us away, Clive. The world is ours to save, not yours.
I used my gift because I thought it was the right thing to do.
And you truly believe this will save you? Will save us all?
I do.
Then so be it. Just don't forget, you're not alone.
Think I found us a trail. Did I miss something?
Only that Joshua didn't.
I don't get it.
Alright. Footfalls in ash. It's only temporary. I mean, he didn't really
Always
take
wanted
Shiva.
to visit Ash.
We're in Waluda territory now. Don't expect a warm welcome.
Oh, I don't know, Clive. That castle over there looks inviting enough.
Shall we sample its inhabitants' hospitality?
Castle. Oh. If I looked. I forgot what I was gonna say. And I don't know what Joshua's worried about. Clive already has the Phoenix. He either was born with it, so he's never gonna take his power away, or he took it when after Joshua was born. You know, when he was young.
Remember what I said about warm welcomes, Gav?
This place looks deserted.
Oh, this place is as dead as Grieger's ghost.
This music isn't good. I don't know why we're going here. Hold on. So soon. We don't even have a plan. Like, shouldn't we have found out, got more information about Ultima first?
I knew I smelled something.
That's the only orcs in the castle.
Let's hope the villagers made it out in time.
Y'all want to surround me, you know what happens, right? And then you ain't surrounding me.
Get him! This.
Alright. I'm gonna do that with one guy around. Oh, I put my upheaval on. Yeah, I forgot. Alright. I made some changes. I was, well, let's just see. Because we're going that way. I want to look around. Even though I have the... Okay, maybe not. Let's just go where we're supposed to go. I'll look around later. I don't want to have too many unnecessary fights.
Over here! This one.
Oh, jump, dude!
Over here!
Oh, here's a lot of help left.
Titan!
People, Alright, Gav. Let's go. So the whole kingdom... Well, I'll look around in places that's like in my sight line. Because sometimes there's chests and stuff back here. And I wasn't caring about 75 gil. This guy. Now go back to this. I'm trying to freeze him and I did.
Get him!
I like the dodge because it freezes them. Oh, what's this fire? Oh, never mind. This is Joshua. I was like, I'm not have fire on. You're doing overkill, Joshua. Okay? You don't need to semi-prime to fight these guys.
Over here!
See, now your shit on cooldown and we gotta do this. Oh, you guys wanna be here. Don't hit me. No, face these guys. Oh, wait, I forgot I had this. I keep forgetting about this. How dare you? Here we go again. Oh, now that Shiva gets closer, that actually has a second effect. I may not need to have Phoenix on. I might can put a different icon on. Oh, I don't want Ramu. My only option is Bahamut, and Garuda has never been. I tried to make Garuda work for a long time. I had it for a long time. But I don't know, the moves don't do it for me. And they're okay, but you need the right circumstances for them to be okay.
It's Camber all over again. Where the hell are the royalists?
Seems you were right
They're all
about that
turned.
welcome after all, Clive.
Yeah, they're all turned, dude. And Harbert told him that they were all turned. Did he forget? Were you not paying attention, Clive? I mean, I was actually paying attention that time. I'm still kind of disappointed in his fight a little bit. I mean, it was a little exciting the second phase, but it was, I still expected more of what I've seen of him, you know, throughout them. Look at all these, like, garrisons and way castles, or whatever you want to call them. Going through one, and then you gotta go to another, and then you gotta go through another.
Aye, aye.
Wow.
Is the whole of Ash fallen into Ultima's hands?
That's no peace delegation. We should send a warning to the others.
No. My uncle will have an eye on the coast. I trust he'll find a way to entertain any uninvited guests. Our mark is Drake's Spine, and there's a lot of road between us and it. We press on to Stone here.
Aye, you never know. It might not be a nest of slavering monsters.
Clive, you must go on ahead without me. This stronghold is as old as Phoenix Gate, perhaps older. It may yet hide Ultima's remaining secrets, and if we are to best him, they must be unearthed.
All right. Stay out of trouble.
I always do. Mostly.
You sure about this?
About leaving my brother on his own? Of course. Mostly.
Lady Vivian's map is so old it's hard to tell which way is up. But if I'm right, we're not far from a village called Eistla.
Then we make our way there, resupply, and wait for Josua.
Alright. The Angry Gap. Let me look at my map. I haven't looked at the map since I've been here. So it's been a straight shot pretty much, but the way this goes over here, usually in these little cubbies with that are dead ends is usually where bounties are. So probably one of the ones that I got on my board might be there. And there's a lot going on to this map. Wow, look at this map. Alright, so we got a long way to go. Wait a minute, what am I doing? It's like, I saw 712 yards, and it's like, are we really gonna do that? On foot?
Ugh, this place reeks like a mobile's arsehole. Though I'm guessing it's not the smell that'll kill us.
Pick up what the reasons are. I'm running into shit. Maybe that I was better off. Well, now that I see this over here, let's hit this. Jump. I love when the music just picked up. Oh, I know what I wanted to say, but that was like from 2 parts ago when we were, what is that place we were at? On Canver. Like the music was playing the whole time. It would like go like to like low when I was just running around, and then when I would get in combat, it would, you know, rise back up.
Be safe.
I just know, I noticed that when I was like, oh, that was pretty
Oh, much breath. Don't look down, Torgal.
Oh, we say don't look down. Oh shit. You know you gotta look down. Yeah, we are pretty high up. How the hell did they even create this bridge? And all these, you know, walkways that's on the side that go down. Wow. I guess from the bottom up.
That must be Eistla.
That's destination nearby. I'm going inside.
What do you think, Clive?
Then we're too late.
Damn it. They're all turned. There's nothing we can do.
I wouldn't say nothing.
No quarter gap.
Oh, wait. Dead. Oh, I thought it was here. Come on. If you haven't told us, I'm running like an AoE build now. Kinda. Oh, the line was right there. I saw the line. Why y'all want to fight on the edge of the battlefield?
This one.
I'm not going over there.
This one.
This is the time I want my Garuda. Alright. Yeah. Yes.
You think all the villages in Ash are like this?
Okay, everyone turn around. Get up there, Clive. How dare you? You know what you're happening to you now, right? That's what happens to people who do that to me. I wish I had my regular fist. He didn't die, did he?
Get him.
Shit, I thought somebody was right behind me.
This one.
Oh, you're still alive, huh? You know what? I don't have time today. Just take care of his ass. I don't got time for you, dude. That was overkill, but I hate that.
Here they come.
Come on, no people. Alright. You trying to do magic around here? Where is it? Oh shit, no, I didn't mean to do that! Oh wow. You know what, can I cancel? Cancel, please. Oh shoot. You make me wish I had my fist on. I decided to use upheaval instead. Don't put the ice on. Freeze them.
I don't want to die here, Clive.
I got you guys. He's like, don't. There's a large range, yeah. Hope I have some collateral damage. I don't think so. I don't think anyone's close enough to have collateral. Well, two people are close enough to have collateral. And you're still alive, huh? Oh shit. Okay, you know what? Just do it, Clive. At this point, I need to take that off. I didn't realize I had that on. Alright, what boss is gonna come through the door? Or is it people hiding? Do I have any single target stuff on? Well, I still got stagger stuff on. Even though it's more AoE build. I remember these guys. Your ass is frozen now. Put the ice back on.
This one. Attack. Kill. This one.
Oh shit, I have nothing off. Everything's on cooldown. Shit. It doesn't matter. Oh, hold on. You know what? We are doing this. I wasn't going to use it, but yeah, we are. It stopped him from his charge.
Over here.
I was hoping that would take care of him.
Gav. Gav! Don't tell me there's more of the bastards. Oh, fuck. Have you come to watch, Odin?
Bound for Stonehill. Good. My master awaits you in the capital, though I cannot allow you to attend him in your present state.
And how are you going to stop us?
Why, with this!
What did you do?
If the vessel would see the path opened, it has but to ask. I shall see that my master's prize is made presentable.
Shit! No! Clive? Would you mind telling me what the fuck just happened?
Odin looked like so epic, like sitting up there. Oh, so that's like a shield. So, yeah, we need more information.
Oh, you've got to be. How are we supposed to get through that?
We seek an audience with the king. If His Majesty wants me to come and ask him, then that is exactly what I'll do.
Before you go practicing your petition, we don't even know where the fucker went. How about we cool our heads and think this through, eh?
All right.
Maybe there's something here we can use.
Yeah, I thought they went here way too fast too. Like we did the other part, and we got back literally. You know, besides all the, I'm just looking around randomly right now. Besides all the like the side quests and stuff I did, and I had a little one. I met the Undying on one of the quests. The people that served Joshua, and but really they haven't done anything. You know, they went. We rescued Jill. I'm just looking around.
Let's find somewhere to sit down and look at the map.
I'm just looking around. And they really didn't do anything. They're like rushing head in with no information. Like they have no more information now than the first time that we faced off with Barnabas. So yeah, I kind of agree with Gav. Like, why are we rushing into this? Or even with Joshua. We need more information, and we definitely don't have it with Clive. I know the quest is like, would you go to the marker? You know, Clive is like headstrong. He wants to finish, but he doesn't. He thinks, probably thinks, Fried is like can do anything. And, you know, obviously he got beat twice and he didn't learn anything from it. He still wants to face, you know, Barnabas. He learned nothing from those two encounters. Alright, let's go to the quest market so it stop bitching at me.
I thought we got them all.
So did I.
No, it's people inside this house. Come on. Pick whatever this is.
Please. Please, no.
Miss. Whoa. Easy. Easy. We're not turned, alright?
Who? My thanks, kind travelers.
Edda, forgive me for asking, but what went on here?
It all started when the skies changed. The elders said it was the Arcade. One by one, people went mad. Minds taken by the ether. Till only I remained. By then, I was too far along to run. And then the nights came. And I didn't know what to do.
And this, Arcade is...
Just a story. Something our grandparents told us when we misbehaved. About how the heavens would grow dark before the land took her last breath.
The end of the world. You said the others went mad. But where did they go?
They all left. Drawn east to the tower. To reverie. The elders. The healer. The blacksmith. My husband.
You thinking he did this?
Of course. Who else could it be? You were in Canberra. You saw what he did to the people.
But then what about her? How come her nut hasn't cracked?
The baby, perhaps? Could be protecting her from the ether. I can't think of any other explanation.
You mean... it's a bearer?
It won't matter what it is once Ultima's magic takes hold. Time's running out. This tower. That's where we'll find the king.
I knew it.
It's the same as Phoenix Gate. Which means at the end of these stairs should be... The mural is complete. Ultima and this vessel, Ifrit. Garuda, Ramu, Shiva, Titan, Bahamut, Odin. Even Leviathan the Lost is here. But where is the Phoenix? By the Founder. So that's what you want, isn't it, Ultima?
So that's how it's gonna be then?
I'm not asking, Gav. I need you to stay with Edda.
What?
I must do this alone. If I don't return, you're to find Josua and make for the Enterprise. Understood? Aye.
Don't you go dying on me. Sid's name suits your miserable mug better than mine.
Don't worry. I haven't finished with it yet.
I think we're gonna do this art in the next part, and we'll go from there. So yeah, thanks so much for watching this part, and hope to see you more. Is he breath? Is it cold here? No, I thought I saw breath come out. I was like, it don't look like cold here. Hope to see you next part of Final Fantasy 16. Okay, bye bye.